What's up, guys? So in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Renovate 2.0 ROM for your HTC One. Now apparently at the moment this is available for, I think it was like AT&T, T-Mobile, and a couple other variants. You can check the link in the description below to go to the ROM thread and check to see if your HTC One is compatible with this ROM. Nevertheless, I also went ahead and flashed the ElementalX ROM on this device, and I've clocked it up to 1944 megahertz and overclocked the GPU to 450, and it's actually an Aroma installer. So not only an Aroma installer for the ROM, but also for the kernel, and I didn't actually have any freezing issues, luckily, while trying to install both of those files. Nevertheless, there's also two different themes. So you can have the regular Sense theme or the Renovate ROM theme, which is what I decided to go with, just to kind of switch it up a little bit. So you'll notice actually right away that we've got a completely different theme. They've really dug deep in this theme customization. So you'll notice the status bar there. We've got the 4G LTE. Everything's blue up there. The Wi-Fi signal is off to the left there, and the data signal or your cellular signal will be off to the right, which is the exact same icon. However, I've got terrible LTE coverage here where I live, so you're only seeing one, maybe two bars here on camera. Moving down to the dock here, you'll notice that that's looking pretty sharp too. And if we go ahead and jump into the app tray, this is what it looks like. You'll notice that we've actually got this cool sort of clock widget going on here. They've replaced it and obviously themed it, so that's looking really hot. Also, we've got some different themed application icons as well, which is kind of neat. So going through there, you'll be able to take a look at some of them and so on. Go ahead and show you the phone. That is also themed, as you can see, as well as, let me just make sure I don't have any text messages that I don't want you guys to see here. All right, so this is what the messaging application looks like. As you can see, that is also themed. Great stuff. The keyboard is also themed as well. I don't know if I'll be able to switch back or not. Anyways, the keyboard's themed with the same type of overall theme, so that's great. Jump into the menu, or pull down the notification here, and you'll notice we've got sort of this blue tinted shade going on with all these quick toggles up there at the top. Really, really handy. They're also animated when you do select or deselect them. And you'll notice down there at the bottom, we've got this little pulsing bar, this little blue pulsing bar, which looks just awesome. So great attention to detail there. Jumping into display, completely blacked out display. Absolutely love the inverted colors on this, all throughout the device and the system. They've also got a bunch of different speed tweaks, battery optimizations, it's zipline, deodex. There is also an ad blocker application that is included in the ROM when you install it, so that's great. All kinds of really, really great tweaks that I recommend you guys check out the thread and the link in the description below to see all the tweaks and whatnot. There's one problem with this particular ROM though. And that is when you reboot your device, it actually doesn't remember your Wi-Fi password, unfortunately. So every time you reboot your device, you're going to have to re-enter your Wi-Fi password in order to get that working. But I mean, quite honestly, I probably only reboot my device maybe once every week unless I run into some severe issues. So it's not the end of the world. Some of their nightlies, which they do have apparently addressed that issue. However, in order to download their nightlies, you have to install their this SVN program and go through all this garbage just to, you know, update the nightlies. I don't feel like doing that, so I just download the stable versions or their incremental updates. Anyways, that's that. Also, because of that ElementalX kernel that I flashed, you can do cool things like this. Now, watch me as I swipe my finger across the capacitive bar down here. Off and back on. Off and back. Whoops, missed that one. And back on. And back on. Back on. There it is. I kept pressing it wrong. So the kernel's really, really useful there. And, oh, yes, and we also have, obviously, the HTC logo menu button. So that's great. So really, really cool kernel, this ElementalX kernel. It hasn't been the best on battery life, but then again, like I said, I have overclocked the CPU and I have overclocked the GPU. Some really, really customizable settings within that kernel, so I recommend you check that out as well. I'll even post a link in the description below to the ElementalX kernel that I definitely recommend. I've been used to the Team 7 kernel, and that was really great, but it is sort of lacking a lot of the features that ElementalX comes with. However, I'd like to think that I had actually better battery performance on the Team 7 kernel, even though it was overclocked to about 1900 megahertz. Anyways, guys, that's it. Thanks so much for watching as always. Links to everything will be in the description below, so go check those out, read up on it, see if it's something you're interested in. If you like this video, shoot me some love, hit that likes button down below, and if you haven't already and new to my channel, subscribe for more videos like this one in the future, and you can stay up to date on all things the smoking Android by following me on Facebook and Twitter and Google+. Links will be in the description as well. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys.